Canadian Studmuffin Radio Show. Hi, fans of high-quality entertainment. I should say that with a bit more confidence, I know. So this is, I guess I'll name this Part 10. Worst album covers, and we're starting with the Barnyard Playboys and their album Corn Dog Love. Just gaze at that album cover and you have to wonder, is this real? And if it is, what does the music sound like? Well, guess what? You're about to hear it. The title track, Corn Dog Love. I'll just play the chorus.
Corn dog love, corn dog love, corn dog love, corn dog love, corn dog love. Corn dog love, corn dog love, corn dog love.
I've honestly heard worse. I guess they're just like a fun band, so I wish them luck, and I hope they get more than 101 listeners. So let's go on. Circus One Plus remastered. And yes, that is a real, once again, I checked on Spotify, and it's on Spotify.
You return just like the seasons, but when...
And they have 560 monthly listeners. Good for them. Congratulations, Circus One Plus. I might have talked about this album before. Now, there's Liberace with a young fellow sitting on top of the world. I won't say anything more. Let's move on. But Liberace looks very happy. Chuck. Chuck and the Woodchucks. By the way, these laughs I'm doing are authentic. They're real. They're not forced laughs. Attacker. Battle at Helm's Deep. I'm gonna look on Spotify, see if this band is on Spotify. Attacker. They have over 6,000 monthly listeners. Let's move on. So yeah, that, it's your typical. When you see certain album covers, you kind of usually guess the genre it's for. And I was right. Bluegrass. Barry McGuire, I've heard of him. Cosmic Cowboy. I don't know what's going on there. So this is Steve Howe from one of my favorite bands, yes. This is one of his solo albums. Steve Howe Trio, The Haunted Melody, including his son Dylan. Not as good as a Yes Roger Dean album cover. I did that one in episode 1, but it's worth looking at again, I guess. I found Jesus at a Walmart. Eddie Brumley. Let me look up Eddie Brumley. I'm guessing he does it's either religious music or some kind of country.
Well, I found Jesus at a Walmart.
Oh, good for him. He found Jesus at a Walmart. So Yeah, I guess it's kind of countryish. The Unseen Hand, Charlotte and Tommy McNeely. Well, I don't know about you, but I can see the hand. It's not unseen. Yeah, Midnight Oil, great band. I have, I think, 3 of their albums. This one is called Breathe. Just horrible album cover. Gee, I wonder what genre this is. Of course, you can tell right away because it's Bruce Dickinson from Iron Maiden, Tyranny of Souls. Very scary looking album cover. Oh, Lord. Oh, yeah, I grabbed a few of these. There were quite a few of them, and I grabbed a handful of these. I think they're Swedish bands, and these are some of the outfits they wear. Teddy boys. Now, for those of you that know my buddy Glenn Calloway from the basement, I could actually picture Glenn in one of those uniforms. He'd actually look quite nice. Hawaii. So I think the band's name is El Dorados, and the album is called Hawaii. Although this picture was taken in California, but nobody knows that. Not bad uniforms, though, compared to the other album covers. I guess they couldn't make up their mind of which, uniform to wear for the band. So they had this little argument and they decided on 2 different outfits. Canals. They look like a heavy metal band. Rub and stop. Let's move on. This has inspired me. Maybe I should just do a video on these Swedish bands and their outfits and their hairstyles. Lady Banana. It was already funny, and then I read the title. Marty's, they're looking pretty sharp. Marty's 3. That's impressive. Yeah, George Thorogood and the Destroyers haircut. It's I don't know. The cartoon is actually pretty good. But let's move on. Ancient. Ooh, they look like a death metal band. Mad, Grandos, Blood Fiends. Definitely not new country. Oh, I'm tempted. I'm tempted to listen to a little bit of Ancient. They've released a few albums. So this is from 1997.
Rigid cast, paradise, spellbound, fiery eyes.
Not as good as the Beatles. Now, I have reacted to this before, but I think this might be my favorite of the bad, or one of my favorites in the top 10. I should do a top 10 at some point. Messiah. Extreme cold weather. I have no idea. Let's go on to the next one. Severed Heads, Bad Mood Guy. I guess he was in a bad mood that day. Amadio Superstar, moving like a superstar. Whatever happened to Amadio? Oh, and well, he made at least 2 albums. Amadio, I can't even see what that says, but okay, Whitesnake, a very, popular band back in the day, at least. Good to be bad. Yes, that's a bad album cover. Ramadama hot dog. I don't know about you, but I wouldn't be caught dead in that outfit. That's something you wear behind closed doors. Vietnam chain before I go. The guy in the bed looks like he's in rough shape. Sandwich. Now this might be a 45 RPM, maybe, I don't know. Sandwich. Cookie.
Today I am missing the girl I was kissing.
Yeah, not bad. Just sounds like a catchy pop song. Now, I think that photo is not real. They're not actually sitting inside of a large sandwich. It's amazing what you can do with photography these days. Calvin and Betty Bowles, we lit the candle of love and we blew it.
Told me that dude has got to go.
Well, that's all right with me, dear. They didn't make me a star.
I told you, all of these album covers are real, unfortunately. The Offspring, Want You Bad. He touched me. Gordon Fuller. Yeah, Bad Company, Company of Strangers. I actually checked this on Spotify to make sure it's a real Bad Company album, although Paul Rogers is not the singer. He was replaced at that time by some other singer. It's not Bad Company without Paul Rogers. Yeah, Status Quo, just for the record. Classy album cover, isn't it? Interesting, but I don't know who the band is or what the album is called. The Lo-Fi. I guess it's the Lo-Fi. Holly Worst. Gonna cry. Is this guy for real? By the way, this is the very first time I'm putting in this search. He's real. He's a Dutch singer. I think he's trying to be another Engelbert Humperdinck. See what I did there? Let's move on. I Love to Get High, the natural way. Jackie and Mo. The Offspring again with Let the Bad Times Roll. Where do they get these ideas for the album covers? Richard Clayderman, I've heard of him. The Best of ABBA. I've got to get that album. Nice hairstyle. Tarzan. Oh, Black Tarzan. Got it. And that was done in Photoshop in under 2 minutes. Fur Girls Only. I get that. That's a play on words. The Stellar Unit. Oh, I'm tempted to check them out on Spotify, but I won't. Tommy Floyd, I've Got Love All Over My Face. Now, is that real? $15 sealed. It's in mint condition. A Nightcap with Let's move on. It's not funny. Big Mama Blue, God Bless the Child. Yeah, The National, I've heard of them. I think I might have reacted to them on my Patreon. First 2 pages of Frankenstein. I don't know what's going on there. Very strange. And I think we have 1 or 2 more. Ignorance is Bliss. Is that? It's really hard to read the band's name. Trapped. T-R-A-P-T. They have 2.5 million monthly listeners. Wow. Pretty bad album cover, though. And one more. The grand finale. Redneck Canadian. Now that is a nice album cover. I've heard rumors it's on Spotify. Canadian Studmuffin, that's a great name. So that's it. I hope you leave a comment below, and please subscribe and like the video. I would really appreciate it. Have a great day. And who knows, maybe in a few weeks or months I'll do another episode of this, because it is fun to do sometimes. Bye.